Shalom. Um, First off, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Um, Double honors to the apostles, the elders, of great millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Just real quick, man, I wanted to speak on this. The brother sent me this video, and it's just as you can see the title, it says neuroscience. It explains one concept of 5 levels of difficulty, and it's just going on to him with these so-called doctors. Well, actually, no, they can be called doctors because when you go into doctor, it just means to be to falsify. So when you go into these major universities and in the field of study, that these people indulge in, right, is that of trying to go above and beyond in understanding and reach a level of power, reach a level of God, essentially, because when you go to God, it means Allah in the Hebrew, and which simply means power. Okay, so with the goal, because we understand that the current curriculum, okay, whether from pre-K all the way up, until when when you go to college and you get your masters and so on and so forth, is based upon Edom Esau's mindset. All right, his current dominion and current rulership, okay, is a direct reflection, okay, of who he truly is. And matter of fact, let's start with that. We can start with that. And that is this is Sirach, right? And these scriptures are it's just it's true, man. And you can see the the validity, if I said that correct, if you could just see that the scriptures are valid, when you look at, when you judge, because the scriptures talk about with that Hebrews 4:12, the two-edged sword, and it's a discerner of the thoughts. Okay, it's this book is able. This the scripture says, judge the spirit by the spirit. Okay, we understand that the spirit, of course, is what John 6:63. The words that I speak, the Lord speaking to us, they are spirit and they are life. Okay, we understand that He comes in the volume of the book. Okay, so we're able to pinpoint, okay, on a large spectrum. Okay, when we look at each individual nation of people, all right, we look at the characteristics of that people, and typically what characterizes a person is their spirit, and their spirit, and their soul spirit, which is is interchangeable, is pretty much the same thing. Okay, their conduct, okay, reflects what manner of spirit that they are. Okay, and we're able to discern who that individual is through the words, whether they are righteous or whether they are wicked, no matter what color that you may be, okay, no matter what nationality that you may be, okay, and that's how we can pinpoint who's who in these scriptures. Okay, so this is Sirach 10 in 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of a man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Okay, so the because a person, an individual, or individual spirits has many different attributes or many different characteristics, right? But it can be summarized essentially. Okay, now when you look at the world and the condition that it's in, I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious, man. Right now you have this, of course it's all written, these things are all prophecy. Okay. And but we understand, when you look at the current condition of the world and the current, health, the mental health, okay, the social health, economically and politically, the whole spectrum is all turned upside down. due to their current rulership, okay, due to the people that are sitting in these higher seats, okay. Now, we go back to this, we look, this guy basically was asking these questions and field of studies, basically trying to emulate, or copy or be like the Most High, which is prophecy. Okay, this is prophecy. That's how we know that the people that are in these at the high seat, the Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, Malachi 1:4, who's the biblical wicked? The Edomites. Okay, Esau, Edom. All right. And when you go back into, you deal with the from the Romans back into the Greeks, okay, those were Edomites. Okay. And as it was prophesied in the end times, these people would be in rulership. But we can clearly identify them. Because like I said, and I don't want to get this, I want to read this definition, because these people, okay, these people, not all of them, but to a certain degree, because so-called white supremacy is evident. Okay, now with that supremacy or with that dominion, which is fading away, okay, it gives, even down to the peon, okay, the Edomite that's not worth anything, doesn't have any fucking money, or not in a place where as though he can, boast, and, so on and so forth. Even that individual still has, a certain complex. But when you go up the totem pole, when you're dealing with the elite, okay, the kings, okay, of Esau, Edom, okay, which is primarily Amalek, okay, which is, the individuals that are calling themselves, Jewish, okay, the high ranking of them, because your modern day Jewish, your modern day Jewish, the people that are, in Israel at this moment, that are calling themselves Israelis, the bulk of them believe that they actually are from the book. Okay, but when you go up the totem pole, they know who they are. But this is a God complex. It says a God complex is an unshakable belief characterized by consistently inflated feelings of person, ability, privilege, okay, privilege or infability. It says a person with a God complex may refuse to admit the possibility of their error or failure. All right, even in the face of irrefutable evidence, intractable problems, or difficult or impossible tasks, the person is also highly dogmatic in their views. And I just want to look this up real quick so you can see this. Just a quick definition: inclined to lay down principles as uh, um, control in Salakia incontrovertibly true. Okay, dogmatic adjective, opinionated. Okay, and if you understand what opinionated or what opinion is, it's not based upon facts or truth. Okay, and these are the individuals. It says meaning person speaks of their personal opinions as though they were unquestionably correct. And this is what we see throughout all this. These are what these theories are. Okay, these theories, these people want to go outside of what reality is. Okay, they want to step outside of the box. They want to create and manipulate and ultimately control everything. Hence a God complex. Okay? They want power. Okay? Which essentially it goes back to Esau, Edom. I mean, it goes back to Jacob and Esau in the womb. Okay? It's based upon the blessings that were given. All right? So continuing on, and I'm gonna end it. I don't want to make this too long. It says someone with the God complex may exhibit no regard for their conventions and demands of society, and may request special consideration or privileges. And that's what these people have done. And now they've enacted these things. These things have already manifested themselves. That's why 1% of the world, your elite is in control of, pretty much owns, everything, essentially. And the rest of the people are just what, man? Okay, eating crumbs. Okay, and you so-called, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, you are the biblical Israelites, and what are you getting out of it? You getting the lowest of the low. All right. So let me go to I'm gonna end it off with this, because it's like I said, it's like the scriptures say, it's prophecy, man. It's prophecy, and these people have it in, because the brother sent me the video, and it was just the comment that he left. It's like they've got to be stopped, because if these people weren't stopped, they would if Yahweh Shai, okay, is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, if he didn't come back and bring a stop and put a stop to all of this, madness that is going on, these people would destroy everything. Okay, trying to figure out how they can become, everything essentially. All right, and they're at this point they have the resources to do it. Okay, but lucky, we're blessed that nothing's outside of the control of the Heavenly Father. Okay, there's no such thing as free will. There's no such thing as, you do what you want to do. All right. So this is Isaiah 14:13. It says, it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Okay. So what this is, you see, and this is another thing, man. The Spirit of the Lord got to be dealing with you, man. Okay, the Ruach Kodash has to be dealing with you for you to understand this, because there's a dogma, right? There's a bunch of religious rhetoric, okay, that's taking place, in which is a spirit. We understand that, and the job of the prophets, okay, of the Heavenly Father, are to pull down those veils, okay, because this Lucifer right here is not talking about Satan, okay. So Lucifer only means light bearer. That's it, okay. And this is speaking about the people that are in the current rulers that are in control. All right, that are calling themselves the illuminated ones, that are calling themselves the ones that are enlightened or benevolent, if I've said that right, right? These are the people that are claiming to be that, but they're not. Okay, but this is not talking about Satan. Okay, spiritual demon Satan. It says, how art thou cut down? And this is it's going to say it later on in this couple verses down. It says, how art thou cut down to the ground, which there is weak in the nations? Okay. It says, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregations in the side of the north. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Okay, hence God complex. These people want to be the Most High. They want to, first and foremost, they want that blessing. Okay, the blessing, that goes back to, Genesis, the 27th, 25th chapter. All right, that Isaac blessed, Jacob with. All right, which, and that's essentially what it goes back to. That's what it goes back to, but they know they can't get it, so they're trying to go other routes, man. All right? They try it. Okay, but they're going to fail. It says, verse 15, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Okay? This is your future. Okay? You're not going to ascend. You've ascended. You got your the ISSR. You have many different satellites that are in orbit. Okay, you have your Hubble telescopes. You're able to view, certain parts of the universe. All right, small fractions of it, because the Lord is, the cosmos are infinite. The heavens are infinite. Okay, but that's about all that you are going to have and get, and soon, real soon, you're going to be brought down. Okay, it says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Okay? The people, you're going to be looked at as nothing, as the nothing that you are. All right? You are a base man. And hey, listen, in the Most High ruleth, that's Daniel's the 4th chapter. Okay? The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he sets up whomever he wants to set up. All right? But pride, pride is, it's, it's a spirit, but they are incarnate. They are pride incarnated. All right? You go to Obadiah. Yeah, Obadiah, goes into the whole fall of Esau, which is, it's coming real soon, man. It says, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisons. It says all the kings of the nation. And that's exactly what they did, man. You're bearing witness of this, man. Okay, the self-proclaimed white man, predominantly, who is Esau, Edom, you are fulfilling the scriptures. You understand? It says 18, all of the kings of the nation, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. It says, but thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch that you are. Okay? It says, and as the remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword that go down to the stones of the pit. It says, as a carcass trodden underfoot. It says, yeah, that's the point. Because, prepare slaughter for the children. Yeah, and this just goes, and this is his prophecy. Okay? The prophecy of the fall of Babylon and the fall of Esau, Edom. Okay? Because what, man, you try to exalt yourself. You try, because in this, the neuroscience explains the one concept in 5 levels of difficulty. But what he was going into, and what they're discussing, all right, is basically taking the psyche or the consciousness and putting it into a digital world, putting it onto a computer. Okay? Because this is this whole AI thing, and the transferring of consciousness and living and existing forever is what these people are trying to do. Okay? Because that's the blessing that we were given. Okay, the nation of Israel, okay, coming soon. Okay, that's what the new covenant is about. For us to inherit immortality. That's what the Lord is bringing back for the nation of Israel, with the elect, being first. Okay? We're going to be granted immortality. We're going to be granted the things that Esau, Edom wants. So he wants to operate outside of that. He wants to escape that. He wants to subvert, okay, prophecy, okay, which is impossible. Isaiah 55th chapter breaks that down. Okay, you can't go outside of the realms that the Lord has set up. That's just what it is, man. So, that's the point, man. Esau, Edom, the God complex of Esau, Edom, man. It's you're not going to be able to escape, what's coming for you, man. Nothing's going to save you. Okay, so with that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Shemi Shai, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great most, peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.